Could you please read these expressions?
We look different. We wear different kinds of clothes. I like rock, but he likes classical. We look alike. We wear the same kind of clothes. We both like rock music.
Very good. So which phrases you use, Brittany, to express how people are different?
We look different.
Very good. All of these when people are different, and all of these when something is similar, right? So now I am going to show you a picture, and you have to tell me what's the same, what's similar, and what's different between these two women.
We look different, but
No, we, remember? They.
they look different, but they wear the same kind of clothes.
Very good, very good. They look different, but they, could you describe her physical appearance? So like contrasting the physical appearance.
The first woman is short and the other is tall.
Mm-hmm.
The first woman has black hair and the second woman has blonde hair.
Very good, very good. These are basically the differences. What about these two men?
They are look alike.
No, they are look alike. Look, it's simple present. Simple present. They look alike. Se ven similares. It's not they are look alike, because look significa mirar. Look there. But look también significa el cómo se ve alguien. So, oh, you look good. Te ves bien. You look tired. Te ves cansada. Right? You look. So, they are look? No, they look alike. Why do you think they look alike?
Because they have the same color of hair and they have mustache.
Mustache, huh?
And I don't remember how say barba. There.
Very good. And what's the relationship between these two men?
I think that they are twins.
Yeah, I think so too. And where are they?
They are in an airplane.
Very good. They are on a plane, right? On a plane. Look, Brittany, every time you are in a place when you can stand, cuando esté en un lugar donde uno se pueda parar, on a plane, on a bus, because you can stand, porque me puedo parar en el suelo. But what about taxi? In a taxi or on a taxi? What do you think? On, cuando me puedo parar en el lugar. So, totally. In a taxi, very good. In a taxi. Car.
In a car.
Very good, because you cannot stand that, but on a plane, on a bus. Paula, welcome. Can you hear me, Paula? I hope so. Are you there, Paula? How are you doing, Paula, today?
I'm fine.
Very good. So now I will show you a picture, Paula. And you remember these phrases we checked yesterday, right? They look different. They were different kinds of clothes. I like rock, but he likes classical. They look alike, wear same kind of clothes. They both like something, right? So, oh, let me see. Alfonso, hey, good evening.
Hi, Miss. Hi, Miss. Good evening. Good evening, everyone.
Alfonso, yesterday we checked this in classes, right? How people look
Okay.
different or look alike, which is like similar. How you can wear different kind of clothes or wear the same kind of clothes. How maybe you like something, but the other person likes something else. Or when you both like the same, right? So now I am going to show you a picture, but this is for Paula. I think Stefania also joined. Hey, Stefania, good evening.
Hi, Miss. Good evening.
So this is for you, Paula. Tell me how they look. How do they look? Similar, the same? What are the clothes they wear? They look alike, they look different. So tell me, Paula.
Um, they look alike.
They look alike. So
Alike.
they, no alike, alike. They look alike, es que se parecen. Do they look alike or they look different, Paula?
They look, no, they look different.
Very good. They look alike, es similar, but they look different. Why they look different?
Hair and dress and shoes.
Right? You can say she wears, they wear different or similar kind of clothes. Use the phrases we learned, right? We learned these phrases yesterday and you have it on your book. So they were similar or they were different kind of clothes?
They wear different kind of clothes.
Very good, very good. Next is for Stefania. Tell me if they look different or if they look similar.
They are look different.
Take a look at this, Stefania. They are look different. It's incorrect because this phrase is in simple present. Most of the time, you cannot write two verbs in present together like this. They are look, they look. They look.
They look.
Why they look different? Why do they look different?
Um, uh, he's tall. She's short. They sing. They the same king of clothes.
They what? You need a verb. The same kind of clothes.
They wear
Mhm.
wear the same kind of clothes.
Very good. Very good. And what about their occupation? Do they have the same occupations or not?
Yes, there are police.
They are police, I think police officers. They are police officers, right? Very good. Very good, Stefania. Now, next is for Alfonso. This one. Okay, but let's do it an easy one. What about them?
Okay.
They look alike or do they look different?
They were
Mhm.
like.
No, look at the
Pardon.
expression.
They were some like.
No, no, you have to study the expressions. Take a look. They were different kind of clothes, the same kind of clothes. They look different, they look alike.
They were look alike.
You cannot say they were look because wear is a verb and look is a verb. So you
Okay,
can't.
podría ser they look alike.
They look alike, right? Se ven parecidos. They look alike.
Okay. The they are pues, también they are
They are.
they are ¿cómo se
What do you want to say, Alfonso?
they game playing soccer.
Football players.
Football players.
So you say they are, what is the way to say ambos jugadores de fútbol? Anyone, right? Estefania,
Each other.
no? Brittany?
There are Argentina.
They are
They are
Argentinian.
they are from Argentina.
From Argentina, pero ¿cómo digo ambos? Right? So you remember how to say ambos?
Same.
No, this is mismo. Is it here?
But.
Both. So you say, they both are football players. They both are from Argentina. So both is ambos, right? Both. Very
Pero,
good. They
pero sería un ejemplo de they both ¿cómo sería?
and
They
they
both
are from Argentina.
y they both ¿cómo sería? They both use tattoo. ¿Qué
They
sería?
both have tattoos.
Okay.
Right, I think tattoos is like this. I'm not sure if double O. I think one. Right? They both have tattoos in their body, on their bodies, right? So like this, they both wear uniforms, right? They wear the same kind of clothes and they both have tattoos. You have both, ambos, and then you have the verb. Okay, so far so good. Now let's take a look at this one. Last for you, Paula.
Different.
They look different. What else?
They wear the same kind of clothes.
Okay, because they wear uniforms. Very good. What else? Estefania, any other phrase? Comparing these two.
They look different.
Very good. They look different. What about the nationalities?
They the same from.
No, how would you say son de diferentes países? They are not from the same country. One is from Portugal and the other one is from Argentina. So how would you say son de diferentes países?
They different.
They're different, that is true, right? But son de diferentes países. Give it a
They
try.
different country.
But how would you say son de diferentes países? They are what? They are?
Different countries.
If you say they are different countries, you mean son países diferentes. No, you want to say son de países diferentes. They are?
They both are of different countries.
They are from different countries, right? You don't use both when you talk about different things, right? They are from different countries. Very good. Okay, so now let's continue because we have more. And okay, today I have to record because Sophie is not joining today, but let's see. So this is what we do, and you have to do something, but we are going to do it at the end of today's class, right? And it's this. So Paula, I think Stefania, and you also have a book, I think. Everyone has a book, I guess. So now we are going to have this pronunciation part. linking sounds. Linking means como uniéndolos, haciendo una link, es como enlazando, right? So let's take a look at this pronunciation class.
Linking sounds. Does she and does he? Sometimes we blend words together when we speak. Listen to the way we blend does she and does he.
Blend words together. Blend means unir, mezclar. So this is a verb, blend, mezclar. And you know what is the blender? What is a blender? La licuadora. So don't forget. So blend es mezclar. So in Spanish, we pronounce every syllable. We say, does he work with you? And it's okay. It's fine. But when you listen to people, they don't speak, especially native speakers, they don't pronounce every syllable. So, does she? Does he? Instead of does she, does he. So the way to pronounce, if you want, does she, does he.
Blend does she, we say does she. We blend the sounds together. When we blend the sounds in does she, we do not say the z sound in does. Listen to the way we blend the sounds together. Does she? Listen to these examples with does she. Does she like rock music? Does she work in an office? Where does she work?
Could you please, Brittany, read these three sentences? Yeah, and don't say does she, but use does she, does she.
Does she like rock music? Does she work in an office? Where does she work?
Very good. Stephanie, and now you.
Does she like rock music? Does she work in an office? Where does she work?
Where does she work? Very good. Now you, Alfonso.
Does she like rock music? Does she work in an office? Where does she work?
Very good. And the last one, Paula.
Does she like rock music? Does she work in an office? Where does she work?
Very good.
We also blend the sounds in does he. When we blend does he, we say does he. We blend the sounds together. When we blend the sounds in does he, we do not say the h sound in he. Listen to the way we blend the sounds together. Does he? Listen to these examples with does he. Does he have any brothers? What does he do? Does he come from a large family?
So remember, this case is does he. Does he? Does he have any brothers? What does he do? Does he come from a large family? So, Brittany, please.
Does he have any brother? What does he do? Does he come from a large family?
Very good. Stephanie, and now you.
Does he have any brothers? What does he do? Does he come from a large family?
Okay, Paula, now you.
Does he have any brother? What does he do? Does he come from a large family?
And Alfonso, for you, the last one.
Does he have any brothers? What does he do? Does he come from a large family?
Very good. So remember, does he? Does he? Okay, that's all. So now we have this. Take a look. You have to choose someone to compare, you have to choose someone in your extended family, like a cousin, if you have family-in-law, and and uncle, right? And you have to say what are the similarities and what are the differences, right? So, for example, I will talk about my sister. My sister, both of us, we like traveling. We like to party. I think we both like karaoke, right? So I am single and my sister is married. I don't like to we wear different kind of clothes, right? That's something else. We wear different kinds of clothes. We like different kinds of food, right? She likes fish. I don't like fish, right? So now, Brittany, tell me about someone who is maybe your cousin, a brother, how similar you are and how different you are. And also, Stefania, Alfonso, and Paula, think about it. Go ahead, Brittany.
My brother,
Mm-hmm.
we like the games.
Mm-hmm.
We like watch movies. We wear different kinds of clothes, and we like different foods.
Different food. Okay, Stefania, now you.
My mother. We like going to the shopping. We like traveling in the beach. We wear different kind of clothes. We like shoes. Bob size.
Are you have the same sizes? The same size of shoes?
Yes.
Okay.
My mother is married and I single.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
That's
Yes.
right. Paula, now you. Compare to someone in your family.
Cousin.
Go ahead.
I like pop music, and she like classical music. I like dresses, and she like pants. I like sport, but she like down sport.
You like sports and she doesn't like sports? Okay, very good.
We like
That's it? Okay, so now Alfonso, please.
Okay, my brother. We like to watch a comedy movie. Okay. We like we like go to Go to the go to the beach. Go to the
Okay,
beach.
you like Bob, yeah, you like to go
Okay.
to the beach, very good.
We like we like eat ice cream.
Okay,
Okay. I am single. My brother is casado, is married.
he's married, he's married.
Married.
Mhm.
I wear different king on the books.
You like different kinds of books,
Yes.
because wear es llevar puesta ropa. So,
Okay.
like
A ver,
different kinds of books.
I wear different king on cloth. Mhm.
Okay, okay, that's it. That's good enough. That's good enough. Okay, so now let's take a look at this. And we have a reading, right? And then we're going to check on the, it's a reading, but let's see the introduction. So could you read this, please, Stephania?
Um, in your opinion, how long should adult children live in the parent home?
So how long should adult children live in the parent
Live.
home? You know how long is the period of time? 20 years, 25, 30, more? Should adult children live in the parents' home? So what do you think, Stefania? How long should adult children? Adult children is like 20, right? Or above 18. So how long, Stefania? What's your opinion?
20.
2020? Okay. And what about you, Alfonso? What do you think?
Uh, 18.
18?
18.
18. So take a look at the question. How long should adult children live in the parents' home? ¿Por cuánto tiempo los hijos adultos deberían vivir en la casa de sus papás? So what's the case in Ecuador? How long adult children live in the parents' homes?
Ooh,
Forever, right? This is a good answer. Paula, what do you think? How long they should live in the parents' home?
20, 25, 26.
25, okay. What do you think, Brittany?
20.
20. Alfonso?
Mm, 30.
30, okay, very good. So now let's take a look at this. We are going to read this, but we are going also to listen to this.
Read and listen.
When adult children come home.
My wife and I recently sent our last child off to college. We are ready to sell the house and travel, but our oldest daughter doesn't have a job and plans to move back home. What should we do?
Mhm. So Brittany, could you read the question?
My wife and I recently sent our last child off to college. We are ready to sell the house and travel, but our oldest daughter doesn't have a job and plans to move back home. What should we do?
Very good. So my wife and I recently sent our last child off to college. When you send someone off, es que lo enviaron a la universidad. right? They are ready to do what? Paula, what they want to do? What they want to do? They are ready. When you say we are ready to, estamos listos para, what they are ready to do? Paula or Stefania or Alfonso, what they are ready to do? Go ahead, Stefania.
Sell, vender.
But say in English, sell.
Sell the house and travel.
Very good. So these are the plans of this couple. Couple es pareja. These are the plans. To sell the house and travel. But they have a problem. What's the problem?
The
She-
problem is that
He doesn't have a job.
But who doesn't have a job? Alfonso, you wanted to speak. Go ahead. Who doesn't have a job?
she is oldest. What?
But it's not that who doesn't have a job.
Their oldest daughter.
Very good. Their oldest daughter, la hija mayor de ellos. Their oldest daughter doesn't have a job. And what is the oldest daughter plan? What she wants to do? Paula, what she wants to do? What she plans?
To move back home.
To move back home. Mudarse a la casa. And this, remember that this is an American book based on American culture. And when children are 18, they send off to college, they send them off to college and they don't live together in the same house, right? So let's read.
Most North Americans expect their children to move out of the house at 18, but that's changing. Today, more adult children are returning home to live. Some don't have jobs or can't pay for the high costs of housing. Some are recently separated or divorced. Most are single, but some come home with a wife, husband, or child too.
So, Alfonso, please, could you read these two sentences until here?
Okay. Most North Americans expect their children to move out on the house and 18, but that's changing. Today, more adult children are returned home to live. Some that don't have job or can pay for the high cost on housing.
Very good. Could you read the other part, Paula?
Some are recently separate of divorce. Most are single, but some come home with a wife, husband, or child too.
So remember, the pronunciation is important. Try to do this exercise of listening, shadowing, and reading. This is 18, no 80, right? And it's child, not children. Children, right? That this is confusing because it's children, but child, right? Question. So expect, esperan. So expect means esperar, but pero cuando uno tiene expectativa, when you have expectation, so.
Different to the wait, es de wait. Porque
Right.
esperar
Very good question. We have esperar in English is wait for, hope, and expect, right? Wait
okay.
es como esperar del tiempo. Oh, I'm waiting for you. You are late, right? Estoy esperando. I'm waiting for you. I want you to come here, but you are late. Hope es de esperanza. You have flu, and I hope you get better. Espero que te mejores. So you say, I hope, right? You won't say, I wait. And expect es como tener la expectativa, right? So North Americans expect their children to move out of the house at 18. It means when they are 18, right? So what about Ecuadorian people? Do Ecuadorian people expect their children to move out of the house at 18, Paula? Do Ecuadorian people expect, or most Ecuadorians expect their children to move out of their house at 18? Yes or no?
Yes.
You think so? What do you think? Not, Ronald?
Not.
No, why?
Because basically the children to move sería a ver.
Go ahead, try.
¿Cómo sería? Muchos pasada de los 20.
Right? Many children, how would you say? Muchos hijos se cambian a otro lado después de los 20 años. Many
Many.
or most children.
Most children.
What's the verb para decir se cambian, se van a vivir a otro lado? You have
Change.
No, you have the verb here.
Move.
Change,
Move.
remember, es cambiar, but it's not like cuando uno se muda a otro lado. Move.
Move. Out the house.
And then you say the age at
25.
At 25. What do you think, Stefania? Do you agree with Ronald? Most Ecuadorian children move out of the house at 25.
Yes.
You think so? I think like at 35. I don't know. Or when they get married.
25? 25 or 35?
So no, Ronald say most Ecuadorian children, children es hijos también. Es niños, pero también es hijos. So most Ecuadorian children move out of the house at 25. So what do you think, Stefania? Is this right? Or maybe when they are older?
Right.
It's right at 25. Okay. Okay, so now let's continue.
Miss, también podría ser most children move off the home or the house because college, por estudios.
Because they go to university.
Ajá, university, digamos, en otras partes, qué sé yo, una persona de Manaví, de Guayaquil. Okay. Many people move on the province.
Right, move to other provinces.
Other province and the city.
Very good. Because of their studies. Very good. So now let's continue reading.
Most parents are happy when their kids come back home to live. However, when a son or daughter can't find a job or is recently divorced, there can be problems. And if their son or daughter is still at home at the age of 35, many parents are no longer happy.
Very good. Remember, if you find new words, always try to take notes of the new words, right? So many parents are happy when their kids come back. Come back, right? Come back home to live. Kids is similar to children, right? Hijos. However, this is a word for connection. What is the meaning of however?
Sin embargo.
Very good. However, when a son or daughter can't find a job, there can be problems. right? So there can be problems, and if their son or daughter is still todavía at home at the age of 35, many parents are no longer happy, right? Do you think this happened here in Ecuador, Brittany? If a son or a daughter is at the parents' home at the age of 35, maybe their parents are no longer happy, or Ecuadorian parents are okay?
Repeat, please.
What do you think about Ecuadorian parents? If a child, which is a hijo, yeah, right? If a child is still at home at the parents' house at the age of 35, parents are okay with this, or it's a problem?
Are okay.
It's okay, right? What do you think, Paula? Is that okay? If a son or a daughter is at age 35 at the parents' house, it's okay? In Ecuador,
Yes, okay.
right? What about in the United States, Stephanie?
The United States is 42.
No. How do parents feel when children are still at their home at age 35? How they feel? Is it here? How do they feel?
Repeat me.
How parents feel es sentir. How do parents feel, but Americans parents feel, when their son or daughter, they still at home at age 35?
The Ecuador?
No, in the United States.
Their parents are no longer happy.
Very good. They're no longer happy. So now
Big.
let's,
As a
right?
question, pero many parents are no longer happy. Es como que muchos padres son inmensamente felices, así sería, ¿no?
No. Very good question. No longer es ya no más.
Ya no más.
Right? I'm no longer happy with this job. Ya no estoy contenta con este trabajo. I'm no longer happy with this relationship. I want to break up. Ya quiero terminar esta relación. When you say I'm no longer, it's not anymore. Ya no más. I'm not
Okay.
longer happy. So parents are no longer happy, right? This is a problem in the United States. They want the children to go away, right?
Ok. Entonces se lo utiliza entonces para eso, no longer.
No
No
longer, no más. Ya no más. No longer. So very good that you ask. If you have any questions, because this reading, you see, it's a little bit more complex. Es un poquito más compleja, right? So if you have questions about the meaning, ask me, right? Ask me any questions.
Yes.
So let's continue.
In your case, what if your daughter moves back home? Don't worry. If you and your daughter had a good relationship when she was younger, she'll be fine. Help her in any way you can. And it's okay to ask, how long do you plan on staying?
Brittany, could you read, please, this part?
Don't worry. If you and your daughter had a good relationship when she was younger, she'll be fine. Help her in any way you can. And it's okay to ask how long do you plan on staying?
Staying, right. Any questions about the meaning of this? No questions?
Don't worry is no te preocupes.
Right? Don't worry, no te preocupes. If you and your daughter had a good relationship when she was younger, cuando era más joven, she'll be fine. Estará bien. Help her in any way you can. Ayúdale en cualquier forma que puedas.
She'll be fine. Es future.
Right? Estará bien. Right? It's the future. And it's okay to ask, está bien, when you want to say y está bien algo, it's okay to ask, how long do you plan on staying? Right? It's okay to ask. Next is for Paula. So listen first and then read.
Don't treat your daughter like a child. In our culture, adult children don't feel good about living at home, and they don't want to depend on their parents' help. Tell her you understand.
Paula, please.
Don't treat your daughter like a child. In your culture, adult children don't feel good about living at home, and they don't want to depend on their parents' help. Tell her you understand.
Very good. So treat es el verbo tratar. No trates a tu hija like a child, como un niño. Don't treat your daughter like a child. Adult children don't feel good. No se sienten bien. Feel, el verbo sentir, about living at home. And they don't want to depend on their parents' help. Right? And the last one.
Talk to your daughter as an adult. Have a discussion about paying for expenses and helping with household responsibilities and chores, such as kitchen cleanup and doing laundry. If you and your daughter talk and try to understand each other, everyone will be happier.
So please, Stefania, read until here.
Tell to your daughter as an adult. Have a discourse about paying for expense and helping which show household responsibility and sure. Sus has kitchen clean up and doing laundry.
Very good. Doing laundry. Ronald, last one.
If you and your daughter talk and try to understand each other, everyone will be happier.
Very good. So these are the 3 recommendations for them. So this is what worries people. So now we have this. So Brittany, number 1.
The parents are worried because they are want to move away from their home.
Okay, move away es mudarse lejos, salir.
Wants to move into their home.
Very good. So, and remember this combination, most of the time you read it as O, daughter, right? So you have these words. So we have a listening class about it, like August. Audio. Sometimes I say audio, I forget. Audio. So when you have the combination, auditory, it's not auditory, auditory. And then you have daughter. Also, laundry. No laundry, laundry, right? Number 2 for Stefania. Could you read it, please?
According to Army Board, most North American expect children to move out of the parent home when they reach the age of 18.
Very good. Reach the age, alcanzan la edad. Very good. So let's see the other questions we have in here. Could you read next? Next question is for Paula.
The correct answer according to what army troops say.
So Paula, could you please tell me again? I couldn't hear. So could you tell me again? What are the reasons adult children are moving back home?
They don't have jobs, they get divorced, they can afford housing, They feel good about living.
No, but you have to tell me the reasons mentioned in the reading. Not read everything. Tell me the reasons that were mentioned in the reading.
They get divorced. They feel good about living with the parents. They don't have job.
Okay. Do you agree, Alfonso, with these three, or you think it's something like a mistake? According to the reading.
In the confused, afford.
Afford es como pagar. Es similar.
Pagar.
When you say I can't afford, es como no puedo pagar. I can't
Okay.
afford housing. Housing is the rent of an apartment, for example, and electricity, and water, and internet.
Okay. For me, they get divorced.
They got divorced. It was mentioned. They don't have jobs. It was mentioned. But what about they feel good about living with their parents? Is this correct?
Not.
It's not correct, right? What is the other reason that was mentioned in the article? Also, Estefania, Brittany, you can also
They
help.
want
They
to
want to
depend on
depend
their parents.
on their parents.
You think they want to depend on their parents? Was that mentioned in the article? I don't think so. I don't think so. Look at this. They don't want to depend on their parents. No quieren depender de sus padres. So remember in the USA, in that culture, people are really independent. So what is the other reason that was mentioned? Brittany, any ideas?
Afford housing.
Very good. When you cannot afford housing, no puedo pagar. Rent, electricity, internet, water, everything you have to pay. Right? Alfonso, the last one is for you.
What are Mr. Brute's suggestions to the father? Okay. To discuss chores and how.
Very good. Any other? You can also contribute. Paula, Brittany, Estefania. Any others?
To not worry too much
To
about
not worry. Very good. One more. Just one more.
To try to understand his daughter.
Perfect. To try to understand, tratar, to try to understand his daughter, right? And now you have to, this is a survey, right? Survey es encuesta, right? So how about adult children? Adult children, hijos adultos, in your country, right? So number one is for you, Paula. Could you read?
That way, adult children usually live home in your country.
So leave home es como que se van a vivir fuera del hogar. Leave home. So what do you think? This is your opinion. Remember, this is your opinion about this in your country.
Between 21 and 25.
What about you, Estefania? What do you think? So let's do it.
Between 18 and 20.
Okay, Brittany, what do you think?
Over there.
Okay, and what about you, Alfonso?
In my opinion, about between 26 and 30.
And in my opinion, depends on the marital status. Many people live home when they marry, right? When they have the money. But I don't think between 18 and 20, unless they go to college, I think. But you see, divided opinions. We can agree to disagree. Number 2, please, Brittany, could you read it?
What are the reasons adult children usually leave home?
In your country, in Ecuador,
They get married.
they get married. What about you, Alfonso? What do you think?
They go away to study.
They go away, you know, go away, se van. Estefania,
They get a job.
Paula,
They get married.
they get, okay, they get married is the winner here. So number 3, please, Stefania, could you read?
How do your parents feel when their adult children are living at home?
When they are living at home in your country, in Ecuador. And remember, feel, ¿cómo se sienten?
They
So they're very happy, worry, they don't think about it.
they don't think about it.
Okay, remember, they don't want them to stay, no quieren que estén ahí, so they want them to leave. So, Alfonso, what do you think?
Other, other.
What is the other? But you have to tell me.
They a ver, they preocupados.
They're worried, they're very worried.
A ver.
You think so? It's in here, they're very worried.
Ah, ok, ya está. Podría ser otra también. ¿Cómo podría ser? Por no tener cómo pagar una renta también puede ser.
Ajá, so we saw it. They can't.
They cannot.
What was the word? Brittany, Stefania, Paula, you remember the word?
For
For what?
For what? For house.
Housing. Housing means rent, electricity, right? They cannot afford housing. Very good. I think that's most of the time the reason. And last one, it's for Stefania.
What do your adult children usually do when they live at home?
They leave.
Live. Iba a decir de live, pero estoy equivocada.
Okay, what do they do when they leave at home?
They help the show. They help pay for expense.
Expenses, gastos. Okay, what do you think, Paula?
They look for a new place to live.
Look for, buscan. Very good. Brittany?
they help pay for expenses.
They help pay for expenses. Very good. So now, you have to, we are going to do it for next class. This is a writing exercise.